What's going on there, guys? We back with another one. And today we got to talk about Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe. And Stephen A. Smith on his show today, he addressed Skip Bayless leaving. If you want to check that out, go over to his show. He had a lot to say about that, and he pretty much gave him his flowers, but didn't go in on him like some people expected. But you remember a few weeks ago on this channel, we covered a story that came out about Stephen A. and Shannon Sharpe playing the two-man game on the set of First Take, and some of the employees at ESPN don't even enjoy going to work anymore. And it was amid contract negotiations. Shannon Sharpe probably feels some loyalty to Stephen A. Smith for bringing him in the fold, and now he's been able to increase their ratings and demand a higher salary, and simultaneously push his own platforms up and use the notoriety of being on linear television every day to help facilitate that for him. And Stephen A. Smith, he wants to be the highest paid talent. And I think Shannon Sharpe is looking out for him, not appearing on those Monday, Tuesday episodes, in unison with Stephen A. Smith. So this report coming out from the U.S. Sun, it says workers are reportedly fed up with the behavior and attitude of the duo, which is creating a huge gap in tensions inside the show. Smith and Sharpe are seemingly doing their own thing and behaving in a way that has created a lot of tension. And this is what a journalist at First Take had to say. It's been very tense, and the behavior of both Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe isn't helping to get a better working dynamic. That is for sure. A lot of people are fed up of their behavior and the way they lead with things, from deciding on the topics for the show to behaving like they know everything and can accept others' opinions and critiques on things outside of their views. Many times people try to voice and say what they think about some topics, and both always try to show that they are right, that their opinions are the most important, like a stubborn uncle that everyone has, that that despite saying something, he is always going to push other people to show that his opinion is the best, that he knows everything, and that only his opinion matters. And the employee continued on. They said, that is very, very frustrating. That is for sure. For them, I always say it's always me, myself, and I against others. Pretty much, they are always agreeing on everything and are opposed or showing others that their opinion or view are the best ones. I'm going to skip some of it, but they continued on. They said they are always telling people you should do this, you should do that, and being very annoying on speaking and wanting to get involved on every topic and matter. As a joke with other colleagues, we even thought a few weeks ago that if one day they decide to make shirts or hoodies where it's written Stephen and Shannon versus the world, they would make tons of money, and it would be reflecting what they are doing on that show. That is very frustrating, and people are fed up with that us against the world attitude. That is for sure. It says a lot of people are fed up of it and are considering what to do next, even moving away from the show. One of the people on the show went on to say that they had Kanye West's Can't Tell Me Nothing as the ringtone for when Stephen A. called. They said it got that bad, with him not hearing their ideas and different things like that. They said that's how they feel when they see him, and whenever they're able to avoid Stephen A. Smith, they do so because they know when they talk to him, they feel like everything they say going to be shut down and it's going to be his way. Now, all of these thoughts were culminated with saying they hope Stephen A. Smith finds a deal somewhere else, or they want to leave the network because they can't work with him anymore. And it says Stephen A. is looking for $25 million a year to stay with ESPN. Shannon Sharpe again is riding with him. But yeah, man, those are the thoughts that's coming out about that. And we're seeing it, right? We're seeing it in real time when Stephen A. and Shannon are taking Mondays off. There's no reason for Shannon to miss his Mondays and Tuesdays every single time Stephen A. is out within recent weeks, unless he's standing with his brother. Stephen A. trying to get that top dollar. I don't know if Shannon has signed his contract completely, but it seems like he's holding out until they get something agreed upon with Stephen A. Smith. Because I know some people were thinking that Shannon Sharpe was going to take over First Take. I don't think he wants that responsibility and the commitment it takes to do that, especially after Nightcap, that might have been something he would have looked into when he came over, but the way Nightcap shot up, and the way they were able to get those subscribers, and Club Shay Shay with the Cat Williams interview and some of his other interviews, all of them do really well. But the Cat Williams one breaking all types of YouTube records. There's really no reason for him to want to do First Take every day. So he's looking out for his boy, and they're gonna do some programming, with football. Now I could see him wanting to be on linear television and having a football show, um, throughout the week. I don't know if maybe it's gonna be a prime time type of show, um, where it comes on like 2 in the afternoon, something like that. Uh, but also, you look at Nightcap, he's doing his football recaps over there, and people are loving it. So I know he probably doesn't want to do a nighttime show. Now, as far as them being difficult, as far as Stephen A. Smith goes, I don't know if he's making it a difficult work environment, to send a message to the higher ups to make him feel happy or wanted. Um, but others have said Stephen A is difficult to work with. He's egotistical and different things like that. I can't speak to those things, but that's those people experience. What I do know is he's brought in the Monica McNutts. He's brought in the what's the young lady name that covers the football, Kimberly Martin. He's brought in some people and given them some opportunities. You can't take that away from him. Um, and he feels like, after those comments where we could make another star with all the talent we got in the network, I think that just rubs Stephen A the wrong way. So he's wanting his 25 million. I don't think he's gonna budge off of it. I think he's good walking away because he knows with what comes with that, making him the highest paid talent is still not gonna show him enough. Like if he's just looking at it as making a few more million and Troy Aikman in there, he looking at it wrong. I need it to be a good 15 to 20 million more annually. So I wouldn't even ask for 25, to be honest with you, for the jobs he's gonna do compared to the jobs they're gonna do and have all that time off through the year. I just need to be the highest paid talent based off of First Take if I'm Stephen A. Smith at this point. And that's not based off of First Take, Countdown, filling in on Get Up, filling in on, you name the show, right? He's going to be filling in on it. Shannon Sharpe's new show they talking about getting it. Presumably he's going to be on that with regularity. He's going to be the person they call after NBA games. He's going to have to do sideline reporting, still pregame shows. Um, so I'm sure Stephen A is feeling the feeling the tension behind that, and the anxiety, I should say, is a better word. And the network doesn't seem to be bending too much, but the employees and the behind the scenes people are saying he's acting all types of ways towards them and creating a difficult work environment. So I want to know what you guys think about this, man. What do you think about Stephen A. Smith and his relationship with the employees in the network? Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.